Some crimes leave behind answers, but others leave behind only shadows. Tonight, we open the case file on 5 chilling unsolved murders that continue to haunt investigators, families, and anyone who dares to hear their story. These are not just crimes. They are nightmares written in blood, silence, and mystery. 1. The Hinterkaifeck Murders, Germany, 1922. On a quiet Bavarian farmstead, 6 members of the Gruber family were brutally murdered with a mattock. Days before the massacre, the family reported strange footprints in the snow, leading to the house, but none leaving. When neighbors entered the farm, they found the victims stacked in the barn, their faces covered, as if in ritual. The killer had stayed in the home for days afterward, eating meals and feeding the livestock. To this day, no one knows who committed the massacre or why. Was it a neighbor, a drifter, or something much darker? 2. The Villisca Axe Murders, Iowa, 1912. In the small town of Villisca, Iowa, 8 people, including 6 children, were murdered in their sleep, their skulls crushed by an axe. The killer draped cloths over mirrors and covered victims' faces. The house showed no signs of robbery, no fingerprints, nothing stolen, only silence and blood. Dozens of suspects were questioned, from neighbors to traveling ministers, but no one was ever convicted. Locals say the Villisca house is cursed. Paranormal investigators claim the walls still echo with the screams of that night. 3. The Mystery of the Black Dahlia, Los Angeles, 1947. Elizabeth Short, nicknamed the Black Dahlia, was found in an empty Los Angeles lot, her body mutilated, drained of blood, cut in half at the waist. The case became one of the most gruesome and infamous murders in American history. The media turned Elizabeth into a symbol, a dark icon of Hollywood's underbelly. But behind the headlines was a real woman, whose life was cut short in a way so cruel, it seemed almost theatrical. The LAPD investigated hundreds of suspects, even prominent doctors and actors, but no arrest was ever made. The case remains one of Hollywood's darkest secrets. 4. The murder of Amber Hagerman, Texas, 1996. 9-year-old Amber Hagerman was abducted while riding her bike in Arlington, Texas. For days later, her body was found in a creek bed. Amber's case shook the nation. It led to the creation of the Amber Alert system, saving countless lives since. But her killer? Never caught. Amber's story is a reminder of innocence stolen and justice denied. 5. The Zodiac Killer, California, 1960s, 70s. In Northern California, a killer named himself the Zodiac. He taunted police and media with letters, ciphers, and threats. He claimed dozens of victims, though only 5 were confirmed. The Zodiac's identity remains one of the greatest criminal mysteries. Was he a lone madman, a sadistic genius, or someone hiding in plain sight? Despite countless theories, teachers, suspects, even cryptologists' families, no one was ever charged. The Zodiac cipher was cracked decades later, but his name still lives in shadows. These 5 murders remain unsolved. Each one carries whispers of terror, mystery, and grief. Families still wait for answers. Investigators still search for truth. And we are left haunted by the silence of the dead. Evil doesn't always leave fingerprints. Sometimes, it leaves only stories. Stories that will haunt you long after the screen fades to black.